Students, in this video lecture we will be discussing about enzymes. Enzymes are biological catalysts that speed up the rate of the biochemical reaction. Most enzymes are three-dimensional globular proteins which can be tertiary or quaternary in the structure. Some special RNA species also act as enzyme. You must have seen or the curve, this type of curve about enzymes. It's that it speeds up the rate of the biochemical reaction. This is the extra energy which is required to speed up the reaction, which is called as activation energy. Now, structure of enzymes. The active site of an enzyme is the region where the substrate binds cofactors and prosthetic groups and contains the residue that help to hold the substrate. Active sites generally occupy less than the 5% of the total surface of the enzyme. Active sites has a specific shape due to tertiary structure of the protein. If there is any change in the shape of the protein, it affects the shape of the active site and function of the enzyme. Now let us discuss what is this active site. Active site, it can be divided into two: binding site or catalytic site. Binding site chooses the substrate and binds to it to activate active site, and whereas catalytic site, it performs the catalytic action of a enzyme. There are certain cofactors which carries out the chemical reaction. So cofactor is a known protein molecule which carries out chemical reactions that cannot be performed by standard 20 amino acids. Cofactors are of two types: organic cofactors or inorganic cofactors. Cofactor bind to the inactive protein. This cofactor bind to the inactive protein. Without the cofactor attached, the protein is not active. Whereas after the attachment of the cofactor to the protein, this becomes active. Now, inorganic cofactors, these are the inorganic molecules required for the proper activity of the enzymes. For example, carbonic anhydrase enzyme requires zinc for its activity, and hexokinase requires Mg2 positive for its activity. Organic cofactors, these are the organic molecules required for the proper activity of enzymes. For example, enzyme glycogen phosphorylase requires the small organic molecule peroxidyl phosphate. Now let's discuss the types of organic cofactors. Organic cofactors could be prosthetic group or coenzyme. Organic cofactor could be prosthetic group or coenzyme. A prosthetic group is a coenzyme is loosely, tightly bound organic cofactor. Factor example flavins, heme, groups of biotin. Now there are certain types of cofactors. An enzyme with its cofactor removed is known as apoenzyme, or we can say that apoenzyme प्लस कोफैक्टर इज इक्वल टू एंजाइम. ठीक है, अगर हम इस एंजाइम में से कोफैक्टर निकाल देंगे तो वो बचेगा एपोएंजाइम. सो एन एंजाइम विद इट्स cofactor removed is known as apoenzyme. The complete complex of a protein with all necessary small organic molecules, metal ions and other components is termed as holoenzyme or holoprotein. Now, what is substrate? The reactant in a biochemical reaction is termed as substrate. When a substrate binds to an enzyme, it forms an enzyme substrate complex. This is an substrate. It binds to the enzyme, and after binding to the enzyme, it forms enzyme substrate complex. This is an enzyme. Here your substrate binds, and this is enzyme substrate complex. Okay students, in next video we will discuss further about the enzymes.